How to use epoxy putty for repairs. Looking for a permanent fix for leaks, cracks, or broken parts? KBS NuMetal Epoxy Putty is your all-in-one solution for tough and long-lasting repairs on everything from engines and pipes to wood, tile, and concrete. Epoxy putty is a two-part moldable material that hardens into a steel-strong bond. Just cut, knead, and apply. KBS NuMetal Epoxy Putty bonds to almost any surface, and once cured it can be sanded, drilled, tapped, or painted. NuMetal resists water, heat, and chemicals, and withstands up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. NuMetal works on steel, aluminum, PVC, ABS, fiberglass, wood, ceramic, tile, concrete, even glass. Proper surface preparation before using epoxy putty is critical to achieve maximum strength and adhesion. Start by removing any loose debris or material from the surface. Then scrub with KBS Clean, which won't leave adhesion-hindering residue. Mix clean with warm water and scrub the surface with a brush or sponge. Rinse well and dry completely. Instructions for KBS Clean can be found on the KBS website. Next, roughen the material with sandpaper to provide a tooth for adhesion of NuMetal. Here are specific preparation tips for various material types. For ferrous metals like steel and iron, dilute KBS Clean with warm water at a 10:1 ratio. For aluminum, dilute at a 25:1 ratio. Roughen metal with 80 to 120 grit sandpaper. For plastic, dilute KBS Clean with warm water at a 5:1 ratio. Roughen plastic with 400 to 600 grit sandpaper. For concrete and masonry, dilute KBS Clean with warm water at a 5:1 ratio. For very smooth or polished concrete, roughen with a concrete grinder or 60 to 80 grit sandpaper. When working with wood, dilute clean with warm water at a 5:1 ratio. Roughen wood with 120 grit sandpaper. For glass, ceramic, and tile, dilute clean with warm water at a 5:1 ratio. Dull the surface with 220 to 320 grit sandpaper. Now it's time for NuMetal. Start by cutting equal amounts of Part A and Part B from the NuMetal stick. Knead by hand or on a clean surface. Wet hands make it easier. Roll into a rope, fold, twist, and knead back into a ball. Knead for at least 2 minutes for a walnut-sized piece, or 15 minutes for a full pound. Knead until the putty is a uniform color with no streaks. Then apply immediately. Press firmly onto the surface and shape or mold as needed. Working time for NuMetal is about 30 minutes. It starts setting in 1 hour and fully cures in 12. To get a smooth professional finish, feather with wet fingers before NuMetal sets. Once cured, NuMetal can be sanded, drilled, tapped, or painted. Here are some tips for using NuMetal. Wear gloves when mixing and applying. Don't overmix, as available work time will drop. Always use equal amounts of Part A and Part B. Avoid glossy or wet surfaces. And be sure to clean thoroughly. Contamination ruins adhesion. Instructions for NuMetal can be found on the KBS website. Epoxy putty offers an effective and durable solution for a number of repair applications. With KBS NuMetal, you can fix it once and fix it right. KBS products are proudly made in the USA.